exclusive. The suspect in Charlie Kirk's killing appears to have confessed to friends over Discord just before surrendering to authorities, per screenshots obtained by WAPO. It was me at UVU. Oh, no, he didn't say it was me. It was me, uwu. He said it was me at UVU yesterday. I'm sorry. No one responded in the chat that night, but the next day a friend asked in the group to pray for Tyler and his repentance and added, while Charlie Kirk's politics were not acceptable to some, I asked that we all send a prayer for him and his family during these confusing times. Far left is posting anonymously behind 3 layers of VPN. The parapolitics of this event are beyond our understanding. Tread carefully for what's coming. Normie liberal posting with a real name, face, and employer in bio. That bitch had it coming, and I'd do it to all his fans too. Yeah, wine moms have been going a little crazy. I'm going to be honest. Okay? Wine moms have been going a little crazy. There are definitely a lot of people, like people who are familiar with Charlie Kirk's point of view and are against it. They have been very public about their distaste for Charlie Kirk, and they're getting punished for it. Some people go definitely a little bit above and beyond in a way where it's like, even I go, okay, well, you know, that's maybe worthwhile to revisit. Like, you know, if you're a teacher or a professor or something and you're like, I watched the footage for an hour on loop, like that's a little crazy no matter who you're talking about, right? So especially in a classroom or some shit like that makes some sense, okay? But for by and large, the overwhelming majority of people that are getting clapped and getting fired from their newspapers and getting fired from their jobs as like teachers and whatnot are unironically getting fired because they just said like, hey, this is completely unacceptable, but also like Charlie Kirk wasn't a good dude. Here are some of the things that Charlie Kirk believed, right? And these guys are just like straight up using that as an opportunity to be like, nope, this is completely unacceptable. So I've been thinking about this quite a bit, and Dylan Saba put it into words that I think perfectly summarize how I feel. Many of us, because this is something that I've been warning about as well, many of us have been warning that the playbook for shielding Zionism from criticism in the U.S. will be used for domestic ethno-nationalism. The path from right to exist as a Jewish state to the 14 words is a short one. The post-Kirk panic mirroring 10-7 panic is the beginning. Republicans are using the exact same tools and language that Israel defenders use to feign victimhood while advocating for censorship, deplatforming, and complete destruction of their political opponents. Okay? Like, one of the best examples I can give you is like people that straight up have talked about like Israel's own ambitions, Israel's own history, getting fired and being called anti-Semitic. Now they're doing that. They haven't been able to design an anti-white identitarian victimhood narrative to that degree. They've been trying to do the whole like they're coming after Christians narrative, but this is the first step in designing a movement such as this one in the fascist playbook. Okay? The goal here is, and I don't think liberals are aware of this. Like, I'm not talking about normie liberals who are, pissed off, frustrated, angry that the Democrats are doing shit. But I'm talking about like mainline establishment Democrats in positions of power and in institutions of prominence. People that work in newspapers and things like that. Like, they do not understand what's coming for them. Obviously, if you're a leftist, if you're an anti-Zionist, if you're a socialist, like, you are familiar with these methods because these methods have been used against you cynically over and over and over again. And therefore, this is an environment that we've existed in for quite a while. But liberals, I don't think, understand because they think like, oh, we're in, this is a established worldview. It's one of the 2 different flanks that are readily available and acceptable in mainstream discourse. Like, we're just liberals. It's the monoculture. They think that this is not going to inevitably be used against them. And I think they're wrong. It's the same principle. Fascism will never loop back around and come for me. Whereas history has shown that it absolutely does, right? It's just, they're not. Can we get it in layman's terms? Thank you. My point is, what goes around comes around. Liberals think that their positions are well accepted in American society, and they don't realize that they are also going to be prosecuted by the far right. Okay? This administration is not going to make a distinction between someone who is a lifelong Democrat and someone who they consider to be a dangerous radical like myself. You are all dangerous radicals if you do not subscribe to the administration's position completely. Okay? That's what happened in Nazi Germany, and it's already beginning to happen here as well. We haven't even reached the first year of the Trump admin. And think about all of the metric ton of violence you've seen, the chaos that you've experienced, material conditions worsening in general. And the only thing that this administration can do is just like punish marginalized populations, vulnerable groups that they have designed as like ultimate enemies. I mean, look at this. I don't even know what happened here, but this is like definitely picked the wrong school to taunt the death of Charlie Kirk. Thanks, Texas Tech. Update is being reported that this demon who danced on Charlie Kirk's grave has been expelled from Texas Tech. She said, y'all, yo homie dead. They're finding out. Okay? This is what happened to the person who was mocking Charlie Kirk's assassination at Texas Tech. So, once again, that is, okay, you can say that's indecent, and that's fine. That's your opinion. But you can't advocate to arrest this person. Okay? This, if applied evenly, would mean every single person gets arrested for doing any sort of act of free speech. No, she got arrested for pushing off the guy's hat, I think. Oh my God, it's such. I think the excuse they're using to arrest her is that she hit the hat of one of the guys, probably hit her with a simple assault. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, remember when they arrested a woman in Florida after Luigi Mangione because she was frustrated on a phone call with her insurance provider? These guys are here for it, okay? The video is so cringe.
Oh no, keep going. Do your song. Do your song. You're so brave.
I'm so beautiful.
You're so brave. She started saying, haha, your homie dead. For saying this.
Homie dead.
Evil is real, people, and it kind of looks like that. Evil. Evil. Murder is bad. She is evil. Have not said. Why are you being so
Why are
hateful?
you so hateful? Why are you so hateful? Why are you so hateful? Yeah.
Hey, can somebody tell her to back up?
Can you
please?
not
She's
put the camera in my face?
I'm sitting here. You walked up to me.
Okay, well, I
don't want this. I said rest in peace.
And I can
Just leave it alone, please.
Dude, presenting yourself as like a permanent victim, especially in this like filmed environment, this has the hallmark of the exact same. This is the thing that everyone on the left has seen since October 7. It is so identical to the way that like Hasbara operatives work in the Western world. Like present an environment deliberately for conflict. She shouldn't have been there, for the record. Like the smart thing to do in this circumstance is to just not be at these incidents. Okay, that's just the reality. And if you're gonna like entertain maximalist free speech positions and you want to agitate, you cannot ever go near any of these dudes. Okay, you just can't do it. But it is reminding me so much of like guys who will wear like a IDF sweatshirt or something and go into like a Palestinian bakery and like loudly talk about Gaza or whatever with their phone cameras out to be like, oh, well, you know, oh, I'm being escorted out for my opinions because they hate Jews or something. And it's like, no, you're like an agitator. And she is playing that role here. Like she literally went to agitate, right? Like that's the reality. This is a right-wing event. It's a Charlie Kirk vigil. She went there to agitate them. If you're going to do that, you can't just, you have to be very careful. I recommend not doing that in general. But if you're going to do that, you can't just like, you just shouldn't be around these dickheads at all.
Left alone.
I'm not emotional, ma'am. Don't tell me what I am and what I'm not. You can get out of my face because I could tell you what you are, but you won't like it.
You're being aggressive. You're being aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive. My voice is very calm. You're calling me aggressive because I'm a black woman.
Not at all.
No, we're not. I'm very calm right now.
You bring racism to
I'm how? Why are you?
Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, this is like eating the bait in some ways, right? Because it's like you're basically leaning into the bait. Like they're doing the vigil to just be like, this person whose opinions were repugnant if you're, you know, black or brown or anything like that. That person is actually a hero and his opinions were great. We're just not going to talk about his opinions, but his opinions are great. And that is done so that this kind of environment takes place. This kind of incident does happen. And then they basically turn around and film you doing it. And then they blast you in the smithereens. and they use you as an example, and now you got the governor posting about it. I think it's completely ridiculous, for the record. But yeah, for those of you who are like, oh wow, it seems like the right is behaving exactly like the hysterical SJWs or whatever, understand that they never stop behaving that way. They just manufacture outrage against the left over and over and over again. They're doing it. They never stop doing it. I am a recipient of this already, and I have been for the past like 10 years at this point. Meanwhile, Karen Apia was fired from Washington Post over the Kirk post, which is crazy. And Washington Post basically lost their last black columnist, it seems. That's what people were saying. And once again, the reason why she lost her job is because the claim from the right is that she actually was lying about Charlie Kirk's position. But if you actually look at Charlie Kirk's position, it doesn't seem like she was lying about Charlie Kirk's position. She just didn't quote it like verbatim, I guess. Like she did not quote the full quote, which doesn't, with the context, doesn't actually change what Charlie Kirk was saying at all. So the goal here is to basically to basically go after every single person using the Charlie Kirk death, to go after every single person that they have designed as an ideological opponent.